Hi everyone, this is Edward Piegza with Classic Journeys, and I'm really happy to welcome you back to another one of our one-on-one interview sessions. Today I'm thrilled to be joined by Sebastian in the Galapagos, not just one of our Galapagos guides, but his family is so tied to Ecuador that his grandfather was president of Ecuador, and now he is a naturalist guide who lives on Isabella Island. Every one of our guests who travels with us to the Galapagos has the unrivaled opportunity to spend time with Sebastian and other amazing guides like him who really have a passion for sharing their knowledge and their love of the birds and plants and animals and sea life of the Galapagos Islands. So Sebastian, welcome. And how did you become a naturalist guide?
It was really funny. I was here on Isabella Island working on a fishing boat. My really good friend Marcelo used to bring Classic Journey travelers to my island. Nobody did that, only you, Edward. Thank you much. I started to show my island, and then I just fell in love with showing you beautiful places. And Marcelo asked me one day, hey, would you like to be a tour guide? And I said, all right. So I became a Classic Journey tour guide here. And I just love to show everyone this beautiful place. I'm so happy. I just love to be here, to live and to breathe and to work with you, Edward. Thank you very much. Hello to everyone.
We had somebody once say to us, it's almost like a STEM class on steroids being in the Galapagos. When Classic Journeys guests who are families come and explore on the islands with you, what is it like to show the kids and teenagers the birds, the plants, the animals, and sea life?
I have here in my mind every first moment of all my family that have come here. The first impression is to see a family of sea lions right at the beach. That's the first impression, to see a Galapagos sea lion family with newborn babies. It's just 6 feet away from us. Unforgettable.
I remember really well being in the water with my sons, Jack and Matthew, and having the baby sea lions that are maybe 3 feet long, 3 months old, coming and swimming right up to our masks and blowing bubbles into our faces and wanting to engage and play. What makes them so curious about us in the same way that we're curious about them?
They are so intelligent and they can feel you. One of the rules of Galapagos is that you should not touch the animals. But sometimes the baby sea lions, they will come up to you. So I allow that. You know, if the puppy sea lion comes to you, let it be, but don't touch it. If he touches you, that's perfect.
Sebastian, I'm wearing a blue-footed booby t-shirt right now, which everyone on our team has because, as you know, and because of you, we were awarded by Afar magazine the title of World's Best Wildlife Experience Anywhere, our Galapagos Islands trip, and we're incredibly proud of that. One of my favorite experiences with you has been kayaking around through the lagoons, and of course we go and we snorkel with the baby sea lions and turtles, which was amazing. But one of the things that I enjoyed most was watching the blue-footed boobies hunting and fishing.
But the blue-footed boobies, man, I just love them, as you do, and I love your shirt. They have an airbag on their forehead and a natural airbag on their neck. So before they dive, they inflate those airbags. When they come out, that's when they grab the fish with their beak. 7 times out of 10, they are successful catching the fish. And the blue feet that they have is because you are what you eat. So if you eat a fish that has a blue pigment like they do, they will have blue feet.
The last time you and I were together, which was just back in March, We were hiking on Volcan Chica Negra, and you and I have hiked around the rim of the volcano before, but you found a whole new volcanic flow for us to go and explore that no other people had gone and seen yet. So the islands are still very much alive. They're still expanding, and you're still finding new places to take guests.
Well, I don't know, man. I just like to share this Charles Darwin feeling of exploring a new territory. It's just my desire of not doing the same thing over and over. And because I know my island, let's explore. Let's see something that no human has ever seen. Let's see it for the first time.
So Darwin arrives in the Galapagos on the Beagle, his boat, in the late 1800s. And he's sort of the first adventure tourist who's arriving in the Galapagos. And he ushers in this lengthy period of time during which everybody who goes to the Galapagos goes by boat. And that's a perfectly fine way to go, but there's obviously some limitations when you're on a boat. You have to zodiac back and forth to every island. That eats up a big part of the day. You're anchored offshore. Talk about the difference, if you could, between exploring the islands being island-based like we do versus being boat-based.
Just we are able to see things that people on cruise ships do not see. We have the opportunity to go a little bit of the trail to see a landscape, a lava flow, or a flamingo with a baby, giant tortoises. It's just incredible. And also to have a local experience, that's priceless. To have a dinner with a local family, to walk on the little towns that we have, fresh ceviche, to go to the church. You're gonna see sea lions, as you have seen, on the street. Sea lions walking on the street.
People go to the islands for the wildlife experience, and then there's this extra wow factor that they get from meeting the people and enjoying the culinary experience there. So whether it's, a ceviche making lesson, visiting the largest coffee plantation in Ecuador, you are able to introduce them to local people, to local cuisine.
It's great to eat healthy and organic food all the time, especially fresh seafood. Even for me, it's just, wow, a magical experience. Even the dessert tastes really good here. And look, man, I'm always fit, look at me. Always fit.
If I had a magic wand and I could wave it and provide you the opportunity to travel right now, where would you go and why?
Italy. I would love to go to Tuscany.
All of the things that you love about the Galapagos, the activity and the great local food, those all exist in Tuscany too. So you would fit in just great with our Tuscan guides and our friends there. Okay, so I have one final question, and that is, for somebody who's thinking about traveling to the Galapagos, give us one sort of insider piece of knowledge that they should not miss out on doing or seeing or experiencing.
Enjoy every sunset. Look at the horizon. 32 nautical miles is the horizon. Look at the horizon and just enjoy. Enjoy, breathe. We are alive. We are alive.
Well, Sebastian, this has been terrific. It's so good to see you on camera right now, and I can't wait to be back with you in the Galapagos. And I know our guests feel the same way. So thank you so much for spending this time with us, and we look forward to seeing you and exploring with you in the Galapagos really soon.
I hope that. I'm looking forward for that so much.